Hello, and welcome back. It is once again time for some Final Fantasy XIV. How about that? So, I will say off stream, I've been leveling Reaper, mostly doing a bunch of fairy tribal quests, because they give a lot of XP per quest, and there's like, you can do 3 of them per day. So, it's pretty nifty. I think at level 79, I was getting like 300,000 XP per quest, so that's 900,000 per day. And a level takes about 5 million, so it's a nice daily to do. Especially with the limited time that I have. And then I was also leveling Blue Mage a bit. Let me just check his... My Blue Mage level is 34 currently. And I've learned like... I want to say 22 spells? Maybe 23? Not sure. But Blue Mage is pretty neat. You're able to... I mean, you're kind of forced to do dungeons and duties and all that solo, but it is possible to. So that's pretty neat. You can become your own DPS slash tank slash healer or whatever you need. However, I will say the healing spell, the one healing spell that I've got, it's got upsides and downsides. Because the way it works is it heals you for the amount of HP that you currently have. So if you're at half HP and you use it, you're now at full HP. That's pretty neat. That's really neat. However, if you got hit down to say 50 HP and your maximum is like 800, well, that 50 HP is only going to turn into 50 healing, and you'll be at 100 HP now. But then you get hit again, and see how you kind of once your health gets low, there's no coming back. You're dead. You cannot out heal that, especially because each the healing spell costs 1,500 MP per cast. So that's a pretty hefty cost that can be really good, but can also be just not nearly enough. You know? But anyways, it's a neat limited class. Yeah, I've been looking at my classes slash jobs, and most of them are level 50 plus. I haven't leveled at all Gladiator, Conjurer, or Astrologian, or Dancer. So there's those 4 classes that I haven't even touched. But Marauder's still level 11. That was my starting class, and I immediately switched to Rogue slash Ninja, which I got to level 55. But then I switched off of that. And yeah, so my Scholar slash Summoner is level 58. Sage 80, of course. Dark Knight 72. Gunbreaker 65. Monk 55. Dragoon 50. Samurai 60. Reaper now 80. Bard 30. Machinist 53. Thaumaturge 25. Red Mage 51. And of course, Blue Mage 34. So yeah, it is good to know that most of the classes in the game I have leveled past level 30. For sure. And a lot of them are 50 plus. I might just off stream go around and level each of the classes to 50 just so I can do away with all my less than level 50 gear, because I would never need it again. And that might hopefully free up some space. But anyways, let's get on over here. As you can see, level 80 Reaper. Got my elegant scythe. Get it. Nice. So, we are currently, well, last time we ran around, we did some things. Ardbert showed up again and caused an illusion of a meteor storm that then gave a bunch of people the echo and claimed, oh, you are all warriors of light, see, you've been chosen. And then they ran off to go be warriors of light across the land. And let's see, also our friends are kind of dying, which we already knew, but their condition is getting a bit worse. They're having migraines, and their connection to their physical forms is weakening. We need to speed things up. And currently, last we knew of Ishtola, she was back at some ruins, all by herself, trying to figure out how to get some more info about the Asians. And we're gonna go get her, because it's like, hey, it can't leave you alone, because you might, I don't know, collapse unconscious and nobody would know. But yeah, also, there's this like bright red star out there. Wonder what that is. Oh, now it's raining. Oh, also I suppose I could show you. Where is he? Blue Mage. So my gear is currently not great because I don't have much low level gear. I've been piecing together what little I can. But also there's only a couple of Blue Mage weapons. There's this one, level 1, that you start with. And then there's a level 50 Blue Mage cane thing. And then I think there's a couple of others that are higher level than that. But like, so from level 1 to 50, you've got a level 1 weapon. Thankfully, their damage doesn't really rely that much on their weapon. Because, I mean, it does rely somewhat on, what is it, intelligence? That's the main stat. But also, you've got some moves here. You've got Bristle, which increases the potency of your spell, of your next spell by 50%. Off Guard increases target's damage taken by 5% for only 15 seconds. And then it's got a minute-long recast time. But you've got this neat thing called Basic Instinct. It can only be used when you are in a duty by yourself. It's something that you cannot use except when you're by yourself in a duty and stuff. Now, this thing increases your movement speed by 30% and healing potency and damage dealt by 100%. And it ignores the damage penalty of Mighty Guard, which we'll get to. But yeah, like I said, it can only be used in duties intended for 2 or more members. By 2 or more players while playing alone, while no other party members are in the instance, or when all party members are incapacitated. Effect ends when joined by 1 or more party members. Okay? But that's what makes soloing really possible. Toad Oil increases evasion by 20% for 3 minutes. So that one is pretty solid. You've also got, well, Acorn Bomb is basically just sleep. It's exactly the same. It's just got a shorter cast time. It's got the same recast time though. Same MP. Well, actually, it does cost less MP. And has a shorter cast time. So there is that slight difference. Aside from that, it's exactly the same. Now, Mighty Guard, as we saw here, the basic instinct negates the damage penalty by Mighty Guard. But Mighty Guard normally reduces damage taken by 40% while reducing damage dealt by 40%, increasing enmity generation and preventing casting interruptions via damage taken. Effect ends upon reuse. Now this, it just lasts forever. You're just in tank mode. And then of course, when you turn on basic instincts during a duty, you're just goated. You got increased defenses and increased attack and increased movement speed and increased healing potency. Though healing potency doesn't do anything for me currently until I get some other kind of healing spell. Anyways, I've also got level 5 Petrify. Petrifies all enemies in a cone before you for a duration of 20 seconds. However, the chance of successful attack is low. Enemy level must be a multiple of 5. Has no effect on enemies whose level is higher than your own. So they have to be a lower level than you, and their level has to be a multiple of 5. And it's ridiculous. You got Mind Blast. Deals unaspected damage to all nearby enemies with a potency of 200 for the first enemy, 50% less for all remaining enemies. Then you've got 1,000 Needles, which is insane. Deals a fixed 1,000 points of physical damage, which is shared by all enemies around you. It's got a 6-second cast time. Very long cast time. Now, you can use Swift Cast to cast it instantly, which is pretty sick. And it does 1,000 damage. Early on, that's really good. You kill anything in one shot. It's insane. And of course, because it's a fixed number, you don't have to, it doesn't rely on your stats at all. So even if you're like level 5, you're doing 1,000 damage. Now it does get split up, so if you're surrounded by like 4 enemies, that's only going to do 250 to each enemy. But if you're using it on a single enemy, 1,000 damage, boom. Most enemies, like level 30 and below, will die. One shot from that. Bad Breath. Blow noxious breath on all enemies in a cone before you, inflicting slow, plus 20%, heavy, plus 40%, blind, and paralysis. Also, it inflicts poison with a potency of 20, and damage dealt reduced by 10%, duration of 15 seconds. And it interrupts the target. It just does a ton of stuff, just blah, cone in front of you. Really sick. Oh, did I mention... I don't think I mentioned... Mind Blast does also cause paralysis for 30 seconds. Now, I have noticed when applying effects like this, like paralysis, slow, heavy, blind, all that stuff, the effect gets diminished the more you use it on an enemy. There's like a cooldown on that, I think. The longer you wait before applying that effect again, the more or the less of a debuff. How is this? The longer the debuff will last, up to the maximum that it would normally do. So, when it has, say the additional effect, damage dealt reduced 10%, duration 15 seconds. But then if you do that, oh, actually, no, I think it's mainly just, and for this one particularly, because I noticed poison seems to have the same duration no matter what, and I think the damage reduction is also a fixed duration. But slow, heavy, and blind, and paralysis, those all get reduced each time. They start at like 10 seconds, then like 5 seconds, then like 3 seconds, then 1 second, and it's like, well, what's even the point at that point? But Mind Blast having a duration of 30 seconds for paralysis, you want to use that before you use Bad Breath, because otherwise paralysis gets diminished so much to the point where it's basically nothing. You also get Sticky Tongue. Draws target towards the caster, stuns them for 4 seconds, increased enmity. It's neat, not particularly useful, but it can be. Here's White Wind that I talked about before, restores own HP and the HP of all nearby party members by an amount equal to your current HP. So it is an AoE heal, though I've been alone, so it hasn't helped in that aspect personally. Anyways, then we've also got Ice Spikes. Counters enemies with ice damage every time you suffer physical damage, specifically physical. Against mages, this isn't going to do anything. Counter potency is 40, so it's pretty low, but duration of 15 seconds. Effects cannot be stacked with Veil of the Whirl or Shiltron. I don't have either of those anyway, but currently. Additional effect, 50% chance that when you are struck, the striker will be afflicted with slow, plus 20% for 15 seconds. Pretty neat. We've also got our main move, Water Cannon. Deals water damage with a potency of 200, cast time 2 seconds. That's your main attack. We've also got Blood Drain. Deals unaspected damage with a potency of 50, but it restores MP. So if you're getting low on MP and your Lucid Dreaming is on cooldown, you're going to want to use this just so that you can at least use White Wind when you need it, even though this isn't going to do a whole lot. I mean, really, it's up to you and your understanding of the situation. If you think that you can kill them in a couple more water cannons and it won't matter that your health is low because the fight will be over, then obviously you'd do that instead of Blood Drain. But mid-fight, you'd probably want to use Blood Drain, get some MP back. Then we got Phase. Stuns all enemies in a cone before you, duration 6 seconds. And again, this stun, it gets weaker the more you use it. First time, 6 seconds, great. Second time, it's like, I think it's 3, maybe 4 seconds, but I think it's 3 seconds. And then the third time, it's like 1 second. And so it's, yeah, diminishing returns on that. But it does have a really low recast time, so yeah. And then we've also got Flying Sardine, where you just chuck a fish at a guy. Instant cast, deals damage with a potency of 10, but it interrupts. So its main thing is interrupt, and if your enemy's like really close to death and you're like, I'm gonna just chuck a fish at him instantly because it's instant cast, rather than having to deal with this 2-second long cast time of water cannon, I'm gonna just chuck a fish at a guy. Which can also, I assume, be useful for fates where there's a bunch of other people and you're supposed to be fighting some enemies, but those enemies are dying really quickly, so you can't even get off a water cannon at all. Then you could just chuck a fish to try and get some participation. I also have, from Ifrit, Eruption. Deals fire damage with a potency of 300 to all enemies at a designated location. Shares a recast timer with Feather Rain, which I don't have, so but it's pretty sick. It's an instant cast, has a 30-second recast timer, sadly, but it does 300 damage to all enemies. You'll notice that most AoEs will deal full damage to one target and then reduce damage to all other targets, but Eruption does full damage to all within that radius, which is yeah, it's a decent radius. Then we get to our 3 funny moves. I say funny because they kill you. You've got Final Sting. Deals physical damage with a potency of 2,000 while incapacitating self. Additional effect, inflicts Brush with Death. All of your moves that kill yourself inflict Brush with Death on yourself with a duration of 10 minutes. The effect will not be removed upon revival or further incapacitation. Cannot be executed while under the effect of Brush with Death. Basically, all of your moves that kill you cannot be used or effectively have a cooldown of 10 minutes. No matter which one you use. You can't just use one, then another, then another. They all share that 10-minute cooldown. Transfusion. Restore all HP and MP of a single party member while incapacitating self. Inflicts Brush with Death. So you just fully heal and recover a party member, and then you die. You're just like, it's up to you now. I'm done with this. Nope, I'm not handling this. Your turn now. Which makes me think about like 2 blue mages going into a duty together, and just one goes down, and they're all like, "Oh, it's up to you," and then the second blue mage is like, "Nah, it's up to you now, you." And then they're like, "No, it's you. Transfusion to you now." Ridiculous shenanigans ensue. And then you've got Self-Destruct, which is deals fire damage with a potency of 1,500 to all nearby enemies while incapacitating self. Potency is increased to 1,800 when you are under the effect of toad oil, which I am basically always under the effect of. Inflicts Brush with Death. But one time I was in Limbs of Laminza because I was out leveling and I ended up taking on more than I can chew, and I died. Got taken back to Limbs of Laminza, and I was just chilling there for a second. I was like, can I just use Self-Destruct in the middle of town? Let's see. Cast Self-Destruct. Boom! Right next to the Aetheryte. The main Aetheryte crystal. In Limbs of Laminza. There's like dozens of people around me. Just kaboom! And then one person standing next to me turns, looks at my corpse, and goes. And then another person comes along, casts Revive on me, and then looks at me like, really? Really? Fun times being a blue mage, man. Fun times. So. But also they have way less health than my level 80 Reaper. Hello, idle shipwright.
Aho! If it ain't the Warrior of Darkness herself, what brings you to these parts?
I would like to go into the ocean.
Heading out to sea, eh? But of course we'd be happy to help. Just say the word and I'll ready the boat.
Yeah. Hey, Ishtola. Ishtola? Ishtola! What?
Excellent.
You better back up.
I had intended to speak with you alone.
You better back up. You better back away from her. Listen here, I got a giant scythe. I'll cleave you in twain.
None of my doing, lest you misunderstand. The link between her body and soul wavers.
I know.
I know not what you hoped to find here, but it will avail you naught to learn of our past.
You sure about that? Hey, speaking of learning about your past.
Reviewing the records yet again. Really? You worry too much, Elidibus. This dedication to your duty verges on obsession.
To think some thought you ill-suited for the role. How wrong they were. But come, turn your gaze outside the window, my friend. The rains have ceased, and we have been graced with another beautiful day.
Were those
It
your
fades.
parents?
Fades away into oblivion. Does the world no longer have need of me? No, I am Elidibus, and I will fulfill my duty.
Were those your parents? Go
Sundered
outside,
though
honey.
you may be, you fought for the world's salvation. For hope.
It's a beautiful day.
Hope.
Who's that?
It swells within me. Empowers me. Now I may carry out my mission. And yet, why do I yearn for this? Why do I struggle so?
Yeah, why do you? Hey?
I shall take her into my safekeeping. If you want her back, you will do as I ask.
I'm gonna murder you, it's what I'll do.
Show me your strength. I would take your measure.
Oh, you're gonna take my measure.
I have prepared a suitable arena. You need but ride the flow of ether.
Uh-huh. Just you wait. Yeah, item level 490 is what it says. Yeah, I don't think Reaper's up to it yet. Wait. Not yet. But perhaps with this. Let's go ahead and take these. This one. This one. Now we're up to 444. Let's take. Look, that one's 73. It's not. enough. Let's see. That one's 80. 430. Better than 370, that's for sure. Let's take a look at the comparison of stats. Strength, way more. Vitality. Critical hit. Skill speed instead of determination. Well, mind that. Especially for DPS. Let's see. Bracelet, we've currently got 385. Better than 370, so we'll have to stick with it. Rings. That one's level 70. These are 77 and 72, so no other better gear. I'm stuck with just 449. Don't have a better scythe. Huh. Well, we've got better Reaper gear, but just not quite good enough. That's fine. We'll switch back to Sage then. Sage is at least 497. And just double check. Let's see, we've got. Oh yeah, our gear is 500. There. That's 515, 500, 515, 515. Really, it's just our earring that's holding us back. Let's have a look at this. Actually. Mind of 94, Vitality 87, Determination 93, Spell Speed instead of Piety. But it is all higher. Might as well. Finally equipping a new earring after so long. Yeah, that puts us to 503. It should be plenty. Cardia. Check it. I may be a doctor, but soon you won't be anything. You are familiar with this place, I believe. This remembered Amauret. Proceed to the capital. I shall return your comrade to you there. I tire of your games. Asian. You speak as if you were disappointed in me. Why? I am your enemy, and you mine. Our goals are in conflict, and we are fated to clash. Or had you hoped that feigned sympathy and false understanding would cast your crimes in a less reprehensible light? That I would come to look upon you as a friend? My crimes? I mean, I'm remembering he's mad because I've murdered many Scions. To be fair, though, they were trying to murder millions of people. You who have slaughtered my people, who would tear down everything we have built. You murder millions of people. You're trying to murder millions of people. You're trying to commit genocide. Multiple genocides. You do not deny it, then. Very well. Let us change the cast of this trial. You will know what you have stolen from us. Huh? What you doing?
But do not imagine I crave remorse. Only justice.
He looks so silly being so small next right behind a giant desk. Or counter.
Duty commenced. Forward, hero. We shall see how strong you have become.
Gotta reactivate cardio, I guess. Look at how tiny she is!
Follow Elidibus. Let us begin. Rest assured, there are no tricks. You need but defeat the enemies before you. First, something easy. Those whom a budding hero might encounter at the beginning of her tale. And I believe I have the perfect subjects.
Yo, what?
Let not their appearance stay your hand.
Whoops. Ah! Pushing all the wrong buttons. You scumbag.
All too easy. I see, but at least you now understand the rules. Thus will we make our way to the capital.
That was in poor taste, even for you.
That appearances should unsettle you so. I was under the impression you simply destroyed all who barred your way, sparing nary a thought to the possibility that your foe could be someone's beloved. But come, we shouldn't dwell on the beginning when so much of your story awaits.
Hey, Minfilia. I can't remember her name. I remember she died, and Urianger and her were kind of maybe will they, won't they? But then she died. And it was sad.
Every tale requires villains. Defeat them and claim your place as a hero.
Oh yeah. These guys, easy peasy. Nero, Gaius, Livia, Tartan.
Well done, champion of Eorzea. Well done. Onward, then. Over the bloodied bodies of the fallen.
Hey guys. Biggs, Wedge. Sid. Also, have I already... And I doubt... Yeah, no, it's not interactable within this thingy.
You tasted many sweet triumphs, yes? But so too did you taste bitter tragedy. Who could forget the crystal braze, that idealistic, pathetic dream, born from the malformed creature, born from a malformed creature, faces you know and loathe.
Oh yeah, these guys. You know and loathe.
All. Let your hatred burn and strike them down with all your might.
Sloppy.
Yeah, I never approved of creating the Crystal Braves in the first place.
With such ease yet again, you did always grow stronger with every battle.
I mean, really, the Crystal Braves was such a really ridiculously moronic idea. Born of Alpha now, not myself. I always thought they were ridiculous and unneeded because you've got the Scions, and why not just recruit more Scions instead of creating this whole new subsection called the Crystal Braves, where you're just letting anyone in it, or everyone and anyone in, and it just turned out to be a terrible idea, as I knew from the start.
It seems it will take more than those monsters to leave an impression upon you. Or mayhap you simply fail to understand my meaning. Not that it matters. No, I have dealt with countless heroes, and always it ends the same way. No amount of reasoning will bridge our differences, will result in happiness for all. Whatever your reasons may be, I cannot be bound by them. I can but put faith in my own beliefs, and fight for them with all my being. Now, there can never be happiness for all, I see, because you heroes are always so steadfast in your ways.
Bruh, your friends, your Ascian friends who I killed, and you're mad about that? They were trying to commit mass genocide! Multiple times! Sorry for putting a stop to them. Like, yeah, you're right, there won't be any way of peace for all, including the Ascians who want to murder everyone else. We can always strive for understanding, for compromise. We can, but the compromise has to be not murdering millions of people.
Humph, how very naive. If you are willing to compromise on your beliefs, you all but admit that they are flawed.
No? Look, I admit that Ascians could live in peace and harmony with everyone else. Again, if they stop trying to murder millions of people. That's the compromise. I won't murder you if you won't murder millions of people.
And I assure you I have no intention of compromising on mine.
See? See, you're the uncompromising one.
Come what may, I will fulfill my mission as Elidibus. But enough talk. It is not your assertions that I wish to know, but your strength. Falsely accused of regicide, you fled for the snow-swept fields of Querthus.
Yeah. Hey, Alphino. Hey, Tataru. Horsefall.
Had you and the Scions met your demise that day...
Hold up, stop. Going so fast.
That day in the Sultanate, La Habrea might have been spared his. But not only did you stubbornly live, you hurried yourself into the thick of the Dragon Song War.
Yeah. Yeah,
If only you had died then, maybe you wouldn't have killed Elidibus. La Habrea.
Yeah. And then La Habrea would have murdered millions of people. Again, we keep coming around to the same point that is very important. It's kind of the crux of the issue here that you seem to forget.
Swept along by the tide of events, you pursued and slew those who sought to stop the unending conflict, just as you were bid.
What? No. They weren't trying to stop the unending conflict. They were trying to continue it. And I was trying to stop it. See, this King Thoradin, he was trying to just murder all dragons, and that's not a good idea. Hold up. Yeah, I'm not looking at that, buddy.
Impossible. I trust you are beginning to limber up. Do keep up the fine form.
Seriously, dude. The entire time I was trying to put a stop to the war, to stop people from murdering each other. Including the dragons. Trying to bring a peaceful conclusion to the war.
Around heroes, people are wont to flock. People who harbor all manner of motives, each baser than the last. Come, let the curtains rise on the grand melee.
Okay, buddy. Whoa. Now.
No more than they deserve. In the end, their hand of friendship was tainted with personal desire.
What? No. No. Those three were great people. What are you talking about? Hey, guys. Okay, not that way.
You know what comes next. You put an end to the Dragon Song War.
Yeah. I did. Nidhogg went crazy.
There's no saving your comrade this time. All you can do is cut off the serpent's head.
Boop, ba-da, boop, boop. Round and round we go.
And as simple as that, a 1,000-year war is brought to its conclusion. But every end marks a new beginning, and for heroes such as you, there is only ever conflict.
Heroes such as me, huh? There's only ever conflict brought about by the Scions.
How are you enjoying the walk down memory lane? I dare say there will have been a few individuals for whom you harbor deep feelings, whose passing caused you keenest grief. That is what our people are to us, an irreplaceable existence that can ill be lost. I will save them, for they are they're dead! You can't save them when they're dead! Never mind. We are not here to talk. Let us return to the task at hand. Emperor Solus had kindled an insatiable flame. Garlemald was its name. And it raged across the land, consuming all in its path. Following the trail of ash, you set forth Valamigo and Doma into a storm of blood. Again you fought, and again you grew stronger. So strong that we could no longer control you. Yours is an unnatural, beastly strength, and we shall lay it to bear. In order to gain a foothold in the liberation effort, you journeyed to Far Eastern Plains. Yep. There you encountered the land's greatest warriors and sought to win them over to your cause.
Cannot be extinguished.
The strong are drawn to the strong, thus did you gather new allies to your banner.
Yep.
Yet, where ardent souls gather, so too do fires burn. In this way did you consign those around you to the flames. Burn them all, hero, reduce them to nothingness, like the ephemeral morning dew they are.
Bro, what? Bro, what?
Huh. You did not hesitate, or perhaps you could not. No matter. Let's turn our attention to the finale. Here we shall have a test between fellow beasts. It is only fitting, would you not agree? When I fought you in this flesh, 'twas I who triumphed. Will you turn the tables this time?
Oh.
Is that all?
I guess, since you just ran away.
My creation appears to have lost its form. It is no easy thing to see through the eyes of a beast such as him. In any event, there is only so much to be learned by taking your measure this way. Let us try something different. Come, we continue this within.
Oh, Elidibus. You're so flawed. As is your logic.
An impressive show of strength. But surely no more than a foretaste of that which Emmett Selk's conqueror is capable. Such might requires a fairer measure, to compare like with like, yes? I shall just have to test you myself. Come on, Genasia. Show me what you can do. Fallen warrior, Ardbert. Grr. Bring it on.
Oh. Get that started.
I may not be the real Ardbert, but you do well not to underestimate me. All that made him the warrior he was, every battle waged, every blow swung, is part of my very being. So come, fight me like you mean to take my head.
Okay.
Good, good. I sense your murderous intent. Ah, you'd kill me given the chance. Mayhap you think to recover this body? If so, prove that it's no use to me. Prove that I can't best you with it. Come at me with everything you've got. Might want to watch your step.
He's just standing.
I see. You're a different beast than when you faced my creations. Very well, I shall transcend my very limits, and we'll see what you're truly capable of. Ah! Hold nothing back, for neither will I. Earth ride and rage.
Are you sure? Because you're not attacking me. You're just standing there. Call this holding nothing back? This is all you're capable of, eh? Don't you know I'm a healer?
Yeah! I have my answer.
Duty complete.
You have grown stronger since last we fought.
Yeah. Yes, I have.
The result of your trials in the first, no doubt.
Yeah, I literally gained 10 levels since last we fought.
Have you finished?
Hey, Stola. Have you finally woken up?
My apologies. I freed myself as soon as I awoke, but rather too late, I see.
Good to see you're up and about.
Now, Elidibus, if you have ceased trading blows, I would trade words with you. I have a theory, you see. One concerning that which you seek to accomplish. It stems from who, or rather what, you truly are. A primal.
Nanny?
The ancients created Zodiac to deliver the star from destruction.
Right.
If the magic that brought him forth is the precursor of what we know as summoning, then Zodiac would have been instilled with a presiding desire. I found it among the records at Anida, and it came as no surprise. Were I faced with the world's destruction, I too would wish for the same. salvation. I know that you sacrificed yourself to become Zodiark's heart. How you came to be separated from him is less clear.
True.
But if you are a fragment of his being, it stands to reason a desire for the world's salvation would drive you. And thus did you seek to inspire the masses to rise up as warriors of light, going so far as to use Ardbert as a symbol of hope.
Correct on all counts. Such is my nature, and such are my methods. I have aided heroes. I have made them. I have even become them. This served not only to strengthen me, but also to facilitate the work of my brothers, such as Emmet Selk, with his penchant for nation building.
Then you will be all too familiar with the fickleness of mankind. We change, we forget, and what little we do remember becomes twisted and fragmented over time. For which reason, you deem us unfit to carry on your legacy. But are you, yourself, free of these foibles? As the last witness of the final days, do you remember everything that was lost? Or even the things you cared about?
Get to the point.
A primal is shaped by the hope that fuels it. Even should this hope be something as simple as the world's salvation, it is the collective desire of innumerable disparate souls crying out for deliverance. Having drawn your strength from such a cacophony of voices, can you truly be sure you still speak with your own?
Your question is irrelevant. No matter how much I should change, no matter how much I should forget, I shall ever remember my duty. At times I stand with my brethren. At times I stand against them. All that I might steer mankind and the very star upon their true course.
True course.
For Elidibus is my name. And my mission, guiding my every deed. But enough talk. You have shown me sufficient proof of your might. As I am now, I would struggle to defeat you. Yet I have still to play all of my cards. If I could offer you some semblance of sport, your lessers would pose no threat to me. Would you not agree, warrior of darkness?
What do you think you're doing? Also, you really stood no chance against me. You didn't even get me down to half health. So that really doesn't mean much. It has been an eventful morning, if indeed it is morning. I've no idea how long I was unconscious. Regardless, I am gratified to see that my efforts at Enida have borne fruit. We have confirmed the nature of our foe and his plot. Now then, what news from the surface? A lot of news. I see. Then let us make for Yulmore at once. We have much to share with our comrades, Elidibus's parting threat not least of all. Ah, but forgive me.
It would seem my belongings did not accompany me here. I will need to retrieve them from Anida. With luck, the ethereal stream you traverse still lingers. I won't be long.
A soul stone? Peculiar crystal lies in the capital's polished floor. It's not peculiar, it's a soul stone. You know what those are. You use them. You're using one right now. A peculiar crystal lies on the floor. Upon its surface, an array of lights twinkle like a tiny constellation of stars.
Day forth. Bring honor to the seat of...
The distorted voice of an ancient rings out in your mind, a moment preserved in the crystal, it would seem. You notice something else glinting up ahead. Yeah, they are called soul crystals, right? Yeah, soul crystals. You're literally using one right now for Sage. You know what they are. Here's another 3 of them. You find 3 more crystals lying on the floor. Though they differ in color and decoration, each is identical in shape. Though that is interesting that they are identical shapes. The soul crystals I've got are each like different, very different. You focus on the crystals and find that the words they hold ring clearer than before.
Behold, my friends. Embraced by the earth and caressed by the wind. Vibrant life flourishes. All is right in creation. There can be no greater joy than to use our wisdom for the good of our people. No greater pride.
May all know happiness, now and forevermore.
Any more glints? There do not appear to be any more crystals in the hall. Perhaps it would be wise to continue the search outside. Feels like we've got more pressing matters to attend to than picking up random talking crystals. Elidibus was talking about murdering my friends. But apparently we're just gonna say, oh, that can wait, totally. Your instincts serve you true, and you discover another 2 crystals. As you reach out with your consciousness, new voices begin to echo in your mind.
The heavens are ablaze, and the land rent asunder. What will become of the world?
world?
His life itself to be denied? Come what may, we must not surrender to despair. If we but hold fast to hope, we may yet find a path to salvation.
The voices tell an incomplete tale. Might more remain to be found? Really feel like there's more pressing issues at hand, my guy. You soon discover 2 more crystals. Rather, too soon. In fact, as if someone wanted you to find them. Everything burns, crumbles, decays. I hear the lamentations of my brethren. And soon there will be only silence.
We will deliver our star from its doom. This we swear. So please dry your tears.
Whatever awaits at the end of your search, it is plain you have yet to find it. What do we have here? 3 more. Sure enough, your persistence is swiftly rewarded. This time with 3 crystals.
The time has come. We shall rewrite the laws of creation, and we shall save our star. From this life, our nation, our Savior born. May I be worthy of the honor. I feel my soul turning slowly but irrevocably. And the power I wield begins to seem terrible. But this is right. It is right.
I don't know that it's right. The tale the crystals weave seems to near its end, but it isn't over yet. Oh, it's not, is it? Seems like a pretty long tale. Perhaps too long. Also doesn't seem the time for it. With almost melancholy inevitability, the 12th crystal soon reveals itself to your questing eye.
Though salvation is ours, it came at great sacrifice. All that remains is to pray. To pray that we will one day meet again beneath the blue sky.
Judging by its testimony, it would seem the voice was recorded in the wake of the final days. Yep. As you scan the area, another glint catches your eye. Another... Bro, how many of these breadcrumb crystals am I gonna find? Gone is the brilliant radiance of life, replaced by the sickly glow of... Is this to be how it ends? For we who love the star with all our being? No, I will not suffer it to be so. Well, we meet again, our new old friend.
Hi. Hythlodaeus, the receptionist at the Bureau of... No. Hythlodaeus.
How good of you to remember. I see you have been collecting stars. I speak of those crystals. They have constellations etched upon them. Yes. High in the heavens, those stars shine their guiding light down upon the lives below. Fitting symbols for the convocation of 14. Would you not agree? As you have gathered, each crystal bears an account of the life of a member of the convocation, as remembered by the unsundered. Lest you worry, they aren't concepts. They are far too incomplete to be so. But they suffice for imbuing memories within sundered souls, that they might be restored to their office. Keep them. I am sure Emmet Selk wouldn't mind. So, how fare you of late? You are feuding with Elidibus this time, I believe.
Well, you see, he's kind of a jerk, and he's trying to murder millions of people like all the other Scions.
I shall refrain from passing comment on your struggle. It is not my place to do so. Long departed as I am. But if I may give voice to a personal desire, I would rather you lived. If you do not, how will you keep your promise to Emmet Selk? The promise to remember. It must weigh heavy, the burden of all those memories. To one who has lived a life such as yours, I can well imagine how Elidibus' existence might seem hollow. How empty his single-minded pursuit of a half-forgotten cause must appear. But know that his devotion is not without reason. Even if he himself can no longer remember what that reason is. Well, that is quite enough talk about Elidibus. I would see if you can reunite the wayward stars. I mentioned before that there was a member of the convocation who opposed Zodiac's summoning and defected. One whose office was left vacant. defectors having been deemed unworthy of commemoration. No crystal exists for the individual in question. Or shouldn't exist. At any rate. And wouldn't. Had a friend not created one in secret. A crystal bearing the forgotten name of her office, along with a magic of her own conceiving. A singular incantation embodying her spirit. Among all the offices, the 14th was most unusual. For while the rest sat in a Malrut, its holder was charged with gaining intimate knowledge of the wider world. In the course of her duty, she traveled the length and breadth of every land, and befriended countless folk. She encountered troubles too, of course. Matters which she could simply have referred to the convocation. But that was not her way. Nay, more often than not, she would call her comrades, and together resolve matters themselves. Such is the magic seal within that crystal. The magic to summon the stars to your side. In time of greatest need, should you wish upon it with all your heart, it will surely answer your call. And now it is where it belongs. Oh, there is no need for thanks. But nor will I hear any complaints about it either. After all, I cannot say whether I act of my own volition or by the will of my Recreator.
I was wondering where you'd disappeared to.
Oh, hi, Ishtoa. I have a theory. Because it's clear that the game's been hinting that we, in eons past, were an Ascian. And a specific one that other Ascians would remember, such as Emmett Selk, for a second thinking that we were that person. And even Elidibus for a second thinking that we were that person. But just for a split second. So it seems to be that we are the inheritor of that Ascian soul, or at least a fragment of it. And so was Ardbert. Because his soul and our soul were kind of linked, as though we were once a part of one soul in eons past. And I wonder if that Ascian that our soul is a part of, might be that 14th member of the Convocation, the one who went off and started gathering people to create Hydaelyn.
Is something troubling you?
That's my theory, anyway.
No? Very well. I have everything. Let's hurry back to the surface.
Nodders. Ba 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 ba. Ah, fresh air at long last. I would celebrate my return to dry land with a pot of tea, had we the luxury of time. But we must be prepared for Elidibus. Given what we know, it is plain he will not be deterred from his course. And nor would I, were I him. Not if it meant forsaking everything I loved. That said, I have not forgotten how Emmett Selk sought to find common ground with us, for all our misgivings. Ultimately, our differences were not to be bridged, of course, but one must always try. Emmett Selk understood this, and if his gesture resonated with you, perhaps you might consider reaching out to his brethren. Though it may all be for naught, you of all people know that there is no such thing as a foregone conclusion. Uh-huh. Ishura gazes out into the distance. Right, no more musing. We have taken far too long as it is. Our friends await us in Yulmore, yes? Let us hurry and join them. Okay. Yulmore, then. The Converging Light. Now this one says it's got... Wait a minute. Hero's Gauntlet. Yeah, I guess that will be a new thing. So, the Converging Light seems to unlock the Hero's Gauntlet. And there's Hope's Confluence, which seems to unlock the Heat of Sacrifice. Which is a boss fight, so... Seems this quest will have a duty, and then the next quest will have a boss fight. Let's see if we need anything mended real quick. Yep. What do you sell? Bunch of stuff, including Gizal greens, for 36 apiece. I'll take some more. Yeah, just stock up while I'm here. It appears we are fashionably late. Come, our tale will not wait. Woo. Oh, and I think I will switch back to Reaper just to... Oh, you know what? Let's at least take a look at some glamour plates. Why not? Yeah, I think this is what we will stick with for now. It looks nice. Not the most reapery, but we are in kind of
Forgive
chill
us our
times.
lateness.
Chill times. Not in the
Master
middle of a war.
Chai, my congratulations on your appointment. By all accounts, you are a capable mayor.
Oh, I have capable friends, my lady. I must say, it's good to see you looking hale and whole again.
Yeah.
The credit for that lies with my own capable friend, without whom I might never have escaped my abductor.
Yeah, Elidibus showed up. Took Ishtola's unconscious body. But I beat some sense into him. Some sense, kind of.
A primal? I suppose that would explain why Elidibus has been fostering faith in the Warrior of Light.
Yeah.
While you were enjoying your audience with the Wandering Heart of Zodiac, we were busy dispatching the last of the Black Master Scions, a task which proved almost insultingly easy.
Huh.
Formidable though we undoubtedly are, they were obviously sent to provide encouragement for budding heroes. One cannot help but wonder how many times the ploy has been used before.
Yeah.
Master Chai, you mentioned that the people of Calusia are similarly enamored of the Warrior of Light.
Indeed, though it's hardly surprising given the state of the world. Many are still struggling to find a purpose, and it's only natural that they should take comfort in the tales.
Then the fever has spread to every corner of Norvrant. We may have dealt with his black-masked minions, but it is plain Elidibus has yet to show his hand.
Oh my! What a spectacular sky!
Uh-oh. Is he doing it again? He's doing it again.
Another star shower.
Wait, is that... Amaranth?
Yep.
Did you hear that? That voice calling out?
No, I didn't hear anything, but... Why do I feel so... like I've lost something dear to me?
Does Elidibus seek to awaken more people to the Echo with clearer visions of the final days?
And who might you be?
Uh-oh.
Whoever they are, they've come for our heads! No, you don't! Ha! They are not of flesh and blood.
I know this magic. The rings are like unto those that the Exarch did employ in our summoning.
Are you saying the Exarch is summoning them?
Nay, yet the similarity can be no mere coincidence.
Also, can I just say the lighting in this scene is so good.
Should we make a stand here, or retreat to the Crystarium?
The lighting, the shadows. Looks real good.
The ether churns around us. More of them will appear ere long. To stay would only place innocents in harm's way. We must fight this battle elsewhere.
Wait! Take one of our airships. You can decide what to do on your flight to the Crystarium.
You are a capable leader in your own right, Master Chai. The citizens of Yulmore chose well.
It's settled then. To the airship!
Honors, I guess. The Hero's Gauntlet, now accessible. Yes. Oh boy. God, we'll have friends this time. Yeah, seems right if I am allowed. My average item level, or it says average item level. Yeah, I can't. I don't have enough item level on this class. Guess Reaper's still not quite good enough. I need better gear. Very well. Alphino will not be joining us then. But I shall be the party's healer. Commence. Light party.
Put your faith in the light.
Tetragundo.
Hang on to something.
The Hero's Gauntlet. Cardia. Man, the tank.
You underestimate me.
Oh, hello. Hey, everybody. Woo! You'd best keep moving, says Kazan.
Away with you!
Things sure are getting interesting, huh? Look, we chance to be testing some Talos. Lucky indeed.
My swiftness knows no equal.
Guys. Oh, that was interesting. He dashed to a point and then did his AoE. It's certainly new.
Keep your guard up.
That was also interesting. Oh, shoot. I see why they moved to the center now. Ugh.
This is going to leave a mark.
I should hope so.
Let's give them a show.
Woo! What do we have here? Some sort of boots. Shadowless sabatons of striking. Wait, did I just see Feoul? Oh. You came! Oh, humph. When will you learn to call your lovely branch when you're in trouble? We'll discuss this later, but for now, onward! When Feoul, you came, says the Halishay. Seriously. The number of times my Scion friends are all like, oh, we've got to go do this thing. And so like, or I could just call on Feoul, you know, King Titania of the fairies, who loves me a lot and wants me to call on them to help out with things. I really like this song. It's like some, it's definitely a remix of another song, but I can't remember where I've heard that song. Bracelets of Ink. Who are you? Ankthan, Lord of the Lengthsome Gate? Sir? We turn them all into frogs. Sure. I wouldn't expect you to. Ishtara? In fact, I would expect you to never hold back against our enemies who are trying to murder us. This way, my brave sapling. This way. Dude, look at that water. Looks gorgeous. Hey, Nemo. Tupac Amaral. Even the Amaro have joined the fray. Wah, 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 wah. Yep. I love this. Come and join the fun. Earrings of slaying. Ooh. That could be good. Ba, 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 ba. Dude, this is a pretty sick booty. Not gonna lie. This is real cool. Summer ballroom. Now let's let our mana recover a bit here. Still 2 more boss fights after this. Okay. Here we go. Wow, bow, 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 bow. Come to my aid. Whoa. Ouch. What?
This is going to leave a mark.
Oh boy.
to leave a mark.
Necrobombs!
Keep your guard up.
That's what I do. Keep my guard up. Hey. A pinch of pixie magic and presto! A secret passage to Lakeland. Shadowless Mask of Fendi. All this shadowless stuff. Bah, 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 bah. Down we go, I guess. You've got my hammer. Just another job for a bounty hunter. Indeed. Look at all this fighting.
You underestimate me.
Moving on. Da-da-da.
Prepare yourself.
Not to be trifled with. Indeed. Considering. Whoever these people are, we sure are trouncing them, though. It's just a relaxing diversion. Hey, Alice, how are you taking so much damage? Same with you, Yustola. What are y'all doing? Fighting materia. Nice. The Luminous Sanctuary. Here's the illuminated plaza, I assume. Mapping the realm. Hi. You're big. Distant ideal spectral berserker. Have care. His ether is far denser than the rest. Whatever. Whatever this brute's got, I'll bear the brunt of it. There we go. Actually, first I will preemptively shield you up. Preemptively shield you up, particularly. And here we go. I'll bathe in your vile blood. Will you, though? Right. Tancred? What heck, man? You stood there and let us take all that damage. Rend your flesh and crush your bones.
You underestimate me.
Die. Woo-wee! Oh, crap. Guys? Oh no! Ah!
Don't be so reckless.
Okay, wait, what do we do against that then? Because nobody else was coming towards each other for some reason, even though that's what we should really do during something like that. Everyone else was just standing there. Ridiculous. Actually, is this direction we're supposed to go? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because then Tanya came along and created a path here. Definitely should have Caracholed that attack. Would have helped. I don't know if it would have helped enough, but a treasure coffer in it. Heaven's Eye materia. Sure would wish the shortcut would take us closer than it does. so much running all the way back to the boss arena. What? Dude, how does he kill me in one hit but nobody else? I know I'm a healer, but like... Am I supposed to stay under the rubble? Is that why? That doesn't make any sense. Why does it do the stacking icon thing? Like, we're supposed to stack on each other when we're apparently not supposed to stack on each other. What? I don't get it, man. It's giving me mixed messages here. And Thancred just ignores us in our hour of need. Like a jerk. How did I get hit with it? Come on. You know. Wait. Bit of a break. So much damage.
There'll be nothing left of you but a smoking crater!
Yeah! Woo! Much better. Hey, look. Yshel was right. There was nothing left of him but a smoking crater. Two, in fact. Two smoking craters. Shadowless coat of aiming. Let's have a look at these. Bunch of classes that I'm not using currently, but let's take a look at it. Ooh! That looks really nice. That looks really nice. Also, look at the shiny bit there. I really like those. More shiny bit here. I love those robes, dude. Aiming those. It's for arcanists, bards, machinists, and dancers. None of which I have at level 80. Or, that can't be Arcanist, that's gotta be like Archer? ARC? Is there even an Arcanist? Nope. I think there was, but that got split to Scholar and Summoner is how it works. Yeah, so ARC is probably Archer, which becomes Bard, and then Machinist and Dancer. But also, that looks like wizard robes to me. Like magician's robes, so I would think that it would fit with the magical range DPS, but apparently it's physical range DPS. No archer would wear this. A bard maybe to be fancy, but a machinist as well? Like, you got a gun. Why are you wearing fancy robes? That doesn't make no sense. Nope. Makes no sense. Whatever. We won.
I think that's the last of them.
Hopefully.
Apparently even they have limits. Nevertheless, we should remain vigilant.
Especially because of our weakening friends, you guys.
Roger, something occurred to me while we were fighting. These enemies.
Are heroes hailing from other shards, summoned hither to deliver this world from its doom.
Yeah.
Scant moments after the star shower did they appear, as yet more souls were inspired to walk the hero's path, no doubt. Thus did hopes for salvation of realms near and far resonate and converge, lending still greater strength unto our adversary.
So that's Elidibus's game. But first things first. If the rings are the same as the Exarchs, then we need to ask him how that's possible.
The Crystarium is close. Let us press on.
I mean, he's an Ascian and a Primal, so...
They come.
Oh boy. It's a lot.
So near and yet so far.
In the chaos of conflict, one can always find an opening to exploit.
Whoever taught you that is a wise man indeed, and good with a gunblade. But yes, I dare say we can create an opening wide enough for at least one of us to slip through. That being you, of course, though others are welcome to follow in your wake. Reen and I will keep our guests occupied.
Will you?
Brave and selfless as ever. Yet the two of you may struggle to fool our foes, etherically sensitive as they are. Had you a comrade who could use destructive magics to wreak havoc upon the ambient ether, on the other hand?
You still,
Very well. I too shall assist in the diversionary effort.
Oh, not this old dance again. Yes, obviously I'll stay and fight. Alphino, I'm about to do a great many stupid and reckless things. Watch my back, would you?
Oh boy.
And there you have it. Take care of yourself, my friend.
There you have it. That's my sister. Use your magic sparingly, do you hear?
I shall not overexert myself without good reason. As for the others...
As for the others,
Finished? Then let's begin.
I love this like sunset lighting. A short while earlier in the ocular... Uh-oh. Don't tell me Elidibus got into the Crystal Tower and that's how he's summoning all these... heroes from other shards.
'Tis done.
Oh, let me see, let me see! Oh, yes! Your memories are preserved safely within. We've done it at last!
I have inspected the other vessels. They are all ready to receive of our friends' memories.
Oh, excellent! Excellent! I shall have my familiars bear word to them at once!
Except then...
Elidibus.
Elidibus.
Pocket the memories.
It was not until I observed the battle between Emet-Selch and the Warrior of Darkness that I realized what I must do. I will summon heroes from other worlds unto the first, just as you did. Their presence shall serve to empower me, granting me the strength to crush my enemy.
Though it pains me to disappoint you, I feel compelled to explain that the magic in question requires no small amount of preparation.
Ah, but you assume I require my champions to be summoned in their entirety. I do not. Their souls needn't even be whole. My purpose requires no more than their burning desire to vanquish evil. This I shall sear upon the ether, raising thereby an army of phantom heroes to whom I shall whisper, as I have to so many over the ages. Here lies darkness. It must be destroyed.
And you expect me to cooperate?
I do not require your cooperation. Your death will suffice. The magic I shall have from your corpse. Go, Lucas!
Backlog.
We must flee!
No. No, no, no. No.
But what is this?
No. Bow, bow, bow. As we sprint. Huh? Huh? Rahatia. Beklug.
My friend, how did you... No matter, Elidibus. He took us unawares.
That doesn't look good, bro.
It was all we could do. To raise a ward to hinder his steps. And so we fled. But he took it. The vessel with the Exarch's memories. Forgive me. Forgive me.
The vessel bears not only my memories, but my blood. The blood of Allegan royalty, granting him the means to control the tower. With it, he has performed I know not how many summonings, calling forth heroes from across the rift. And, as you can see, the burden upon the tower is beginning to tell.
Glad you're alive. Make sure to stay that way.
If you mean to face him alone, I will not allow it. Not this time. Elidibus has exploited the people's nobility, twisted their purest intentions for terrible ends, and I cannot let it stand. As Exarch, it is my duty to protect them, to defend their hopes and dreams. So I am going to the Crystal Tower, with or without your blessing. Though, I would rather it were with.
Of course.
Thank you.
I joined you, but I would only be a burden. Better that I remain here with my gremlins.
I shall send help. Stay strong, my friend, and take heart. By binding Elidibus within the tower, we have done more than simply delay him. Much like our adversary, I am not wont to show my hand prematurely, but the time has come to bring my strongest card to bear.
Oh?
To the tower!
To the tower. Man, this is pretty sick. So yeah, that's just the stuff that I've got. It's level 15. I think I can. Comparison. Just wanted to see what they look like. Wondering if I want to keep them. I don't know. I might throw them in a glamour chest.
With your permission, I would make a brief stop at Accenser Gate. Just long enough to send the guard to Beklug's aid. You understand. Were it not for them, we would never have escaped Elidibus, much less with the spirit vessels. Though mine fell into our foes' clutches, Beklug gathered up the rest at great risk to themselves. I must see that they are safe before we press on. Enough good people have given their lives that I might fulfill my duty.
We go.
Nervous guard. Warrior of Darkness! Exarch! Forgive us this paltry greeting. We were not notified of your coming. It wasn't planned. I need you to assemble a rescue party. Our friend Beklug lies wounded in a clearing to the west. Pray, go to their aid with all haste. At once, my lord. May I ask how they came to harm? There have been reports of enemies in our midst. Spectres who appeared after the star shower. Do they have something to do with it? Yes. The man who attacked Beklug is also responsible for the star shower, and the appearance of the spectres. I have no time to explain, but know that the individual in question does not seek to do indiscriminate harm. If you do not bar his servant's path, they will not turn on you. You are to leave this foe to us, understood? Meanwhile, I ask that you alert the rest of the guard and focus on maintaining calm in the city. Understood. Understood. Lena! I shall take charge of matters in the city. Find Beklug now! No time to explain. The graver the matter, the less inclined you are to speak of it, even when it is plain for all to see, like what is happening to you. Lena, this time there truly is no time. I know, my lord. Were matters otherwise, I believe you would even be willing to speak of your past if pressed. Yet I remain afraid to do so. Afraid that what I might learn would make a stranger of you. Forgive me, there is no time. Perhaps a few words are in order? Indeed, time must be made. Lena, do you remember the time you got lost in the tower when you were little, and I searched for you for hours on end? And the cake I baked for the 10th name day, that hideous lump the good people of the Mean covered up with beautiful candles. And your hapless first encounter with the Sin Eaters as a guard. Afterwards, you threw yourself into your training, pretending nothing was wrong, though I could see the tears in your eyes. All these moments that we shared, all the feelings that accompanied them, they are as real as aught that came before, and nothing will ever change that. Will ever change what we mean to one another. If I've made you worry, then I beg your forgiveness. Heavens know you deserve better. Through the darkest of times, you have kept faith with me, standing tall as a proud daughter of the Crystarium, as an example to us all. I count myself blessed to have had you in my life, and I want you to know that. Why do you speak so? As if this were our last meeting. Truly, you have a knack for making people worry. Besides, it is you who are an example to us all. You who have led us through countless trials, and you who will lead us through countless trials to come. So go, my lord. Do what you must, but take care. Nodders. Off we go. Here we are. The ward holds. Excellent. Elidibus will still be within the tower. Our foe's sole purpose is to destroy you, and to that end he has summoned heroes from other reflections, empowering himself with their hope, even as they occupy your comrades. You will not best him as easily as you did in the depths, by any measure. The odds are now stacked firmly in his favor. To wit, spare no preparation, my friend. I shall lift the ward only when you are ready. You may now enter the Hero's Gauntlet with a party of NPC avatars. To make use of this feature, open the Trust interface, located under Duty in the main menu. Before we do this, real quick, I will go to the markets, where I should like to see what it would cost to get some 500 gear for my Reaper. I mean, I do have, yeah, 500 gear, main gear, 418 scythe, so I could do with a better scythe. Oh, didn't we get a better Earring of Slaying? 475 instead of 430. That's better. Strength of 88. Determination of only 62. Vitality of 90 though. Direct hit 88. Yeah, I think I will equip that at least. Check necklaces. No. Bracelets. No, that's 370. This one was not for my class. Those are striking, yeah. And then no new rings, really, right? Yeah. So I could do with some 500 rings. Bracelet, necklace. Rings, bracelet, necklace. And a scythe. Where is it? There you are. Reaper's arms. Arms. Oh, there's high durium sickle. That's 515. That's good. Patterson. Yes. 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 Also, how does it look? Looks cool. Pretty cool, anyway. How much does it cost? Oh, only like 60k? Sure. One. Now. Necklaces. How much is that? Also 60k. Oof. Bracelet. Oh, no one's got that one. Let's quickly take a look at rings. Oof. Alright, I'll take those. Go ahead and equip these. $494. I have a feeling that I'll need, like, may need 500. Okay,
Okay, I'll check for the bracelet. There's this one. At least. Spent so much money, I had nearly $1 million. Now it's all gone. Okay, 505 Reaper at least. At least we got that. I want to fight him as a Reaper. Swing! Let's do this. Oh, also, let's just see if there's any helmets that might look better. No, of course, just looks like that. No. Okay, that looks neat. Got the little dangly instead of just a band. Yeah, I might. Extra glamour. Whoop. Looking cute. Also, I need to actually go here to the Dussel Gate. Okay. We fight. Hoops. Confluence. Are you ready then? Very well, I shall lift the ward. It's time we finished this. And finish it we shall, for no hero our foe could summon to this side shall ever compare to you. And, as for me, well, no ally you could summon to your side will ever try harder. That much I swear. So come, my friend. Let's finish this once and for all. Look at this beautiful, sparkling tower.
Not here either. We must keep climbing.
Well, yeah. I mean, I figure he'd be up at the top. Though this looks like we're about to encounter something. Is here? Uh-oh. His legs. More summoning.
'Twas but a matter of time. I cannot keep up with you, nor will it avail us to make a stand here. You must go on without me. Find Elidibus and stop him. Worry not, my friend. Though I am no warrior, I have learned to hold my own over the years. When first we explored this tower, you and your fellow adventurers formed the van, while I was left to follow in your wake. Suffice it to say, I was not best pleased with the arrangement. How I wished that I could join you. And now I have, here where it all began. I was right to trust in you, and the power of your legacy, of your name, to let them guide my every deed.
For Elidibus is my name, and my mission, guiding my every deed.
Did you ever consider other paths?
I did, but I chose not to walk them, thank the gods. Why ever would you ask me such a thing? Elidibus spoke in similar terms, you say? How curious. To answer your question, then, I made my choice for reasons which seemed obvious to me, but may not to any other. There were the expectations I placed upon myself before beginning my slumber, and the expectations of those who roused me. Of course, I had the choice to turn my back on a lot of it, but in the end, it was no choice at all. I cherish the time I spent with you and the others. What I wouldn't give to return to those halcyon days. Chasing ancient secrets, overcoming trial after trial with the aid of like-minded comrades. And what remarkable comrades they were. In such company, I felt as if I were a character in the epic tales that had stirred my heart as a boy, as if my dream had come true. It hadn't, of course, for I was no hero, neither then nor after. Though the world to which I awakened and the first were beset with myriad problems, I rarely knew how best to play my part. There was, however, one thing of which I was certain, that I could not bear to let those dear to me meet a tragic end.
Okay, he's still summoning more.
I'm afraid our time is up. Go! Rest assured, you haven't seen the last of me. I wouldn't dream of playing my trump card save in your presence. Break! Woo.
Memories of a possible future. Worthless. All. Worthless as memories of the only past. Fated to fray and fade into oblivion. Leaving naught but a gaping void. The Waking Sands. Yes, that was the place. The place I first made myself known to you and yours. The Seventh Rejoining had left the realm listing dangerously towards darkness, and events were unfolding that threatened to push it over the brink. Thus did I approach you in my capacity as emissary, thinking that you would make a useful pawn. But I was wrong. And for my misstep did La Habrea and Emetzelk pay the ultimate price, leaving me the last of the Unsundered.
No. It wasn't because of your misstep. It was because they kept trying to cause mass genocide. That's on them.
My remaining brethren, fragmented as they are, cannot hope to see our mission to its end.
Good.
It falls to me alone.
No, your mission is a bad mission.
Defeat is not an option. I will strike you down. I will resurrect Lord Zodiac, and I will bring back those who sacrifice themselves to call him forth.
They're dead, dude.
Though it take 1,000 years, upon my honor as Elidibus, emissary of the Convocation of 14, I will see this done.
The Convocation of 14.
But know that his devotion is not without reason. Even if he himself can no longer remember what that reason is. You worry too much, Elidibus. This dedication to your duty verges on obsession.
You should go outside sometimes, son. See, touch the grass. Smell the roses. Not be cooped up inside, obsessing over things. However hard you struggle, you will never bring back the Convocation.
What of it? I have my mission. I am Elidibus, and it is my duty to steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. This I swore to someone.
To someone?
We spoke, and I swore. What? What did I... This pain, this torment, is nothing. No more than must be suffered to deliver the world from its doom. No more than any of you malformed creatures have known. Even should you lose all that is dear to you, even should it cost you your life, you bear the burden and fight on, kicking and screaming until your last breath is spent!
Aye, it's true. We've lost much and more. Known unimaginable suffering. But through it all, we never ever forgot what was dear to us. And that's what gave us the strength to carry on.
You've no fight left to fight.
No. It will not end here.
But it will.
Champions from beyond the rift, heed my call. The time is come to deliver your brethren from darkness. My heart's sole desire is a world free of sorrow. Join with me now in hope and prayer for the salvation of all.
For the death of all.
If you would usher in the end, then with my all shall I oppose you. As the avatar of those mortal heroes who fought unfalteringly in all their imperfection. As the warrior of light incarnate. Come, warrior of darkness. Let us finish this.
Sure are quite the primal, aren't you?
What?
Then I shall summon the convocation.
Herein I commence the chronicle of the traveler. Shepherd to the stars in the dark. Though the world be sundered and our souls set adrift, where you walk, my dearest friend, fate shall surely follow. For yours is the 14th seat, the seat of Azem.
This is sick.
An invocation of Eld. Though not of Hydaelyn's making. What are you?
I am Azem.
No. It matters not. You are the enemy, and you will fall. Even should it cost me everything, I will not forsake my duty.
Ooh, here we go.
The seat of sacrifice now accessible.
Woo. Real quick, I just wanted to see. Can I? I want to find a better necklace. That looks really nice. Yeah. If it'll let me. Yeah, it's much better. Okay. The seat of sacrifice. Why won't it let me? Is there another one that's? Yeah. Turn that off. The seat of sacrifice. Average wait time of 8 minutes, though. Needs a big party. Let's see. This one. Creating a barrier that modifies damage totaling up to 10% of maximum HP. Duration of 5 seconds. Okay, so that's like a... prevent a big hit from hurting me quite so much. 10% of 29,000. I will just round it to 30,000. 10% would be like 3,000. So a little less than 3,000 is what it would prevent. It's not a huge amount. Increases damage dealt by self and nearby party members by 3%. Should utilize that. Let's recast 2 minutes. Sick music. Just look at this. Looks sick. Woo! Yeah. Yeah. Boy. Guess while we're waiting, I might as well have some more looks at what I could cast. Well, never mind. Commence. I'll take it. Full party. The seat of sacrifice. Warrior of light, Elidibus.
For my people, for our world, I will strike you down.
Your world is gone and your people are dead. This person just beaming in their hoodie. Their pajamas. Another guy who's just underwear.
This battle shall be our last.
Wild punch we've got here. Ooh! That hurt. Oh, one person's down already. Oh boy. What does that mean? All right. Huh? Crap.
Be gone! Spawn of shadow! Darkness must be destroyed!
Okay, so I think that little timer thing that he was doing was pause and play, which pause, you gotta not move, play, you gotta move in order to avoid. Alright. I use more Shadows of Death. Or Shadow of Death.
No matter if you will not fall, then you will be banished instead.
What?
Rift swallow you!
What?
Here, where the Scions have been forced to retreat time and time again. Fight back with all your strength. Struggle all you like, even should you break free, there is no way back. We'll see about that. You clutch the crystal of Azem to your breast and wish upon it with all your heart. And so it ends, in unceremonious silence.
Is that so?
You! It cannot be!
Oh, it can.
Oh boy.
To me, warriors of light! I am salvation given form.
Are you though? I mean,
Mankind's first hero and his final hope. For victory, I render up my all. Your demise will be ours. You still stand?
Yeah. We're pretty strong.
Sword of Shadow!
Shadow. Sure what this is, but I
Darkness must be destroyed!
Is it Bahamut? Certainly a dragon, that's for sure.
My soul knows no surrender. Hope grants me strength.
Uh-oh. Guys? Uh-oh. I'm taking a little bit of unnecessary damage.
Gleaming steel, like my power!
Move, 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 move. Ah.
Be gone, spawn of shadow!
I am no spawn of shadow. Hey everybody.
Darkness must be destroyed!
You come over here. Oh, oh no. I could not move fast enough. Thank you. Move, 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 move.
No, not yet!
Yes, yes. No one likes you.
Be gone, spawn of shadow!
Who are you calling a spawn of shadow? Yeah. Whew.
No, I cannot fail. I will not.
Yes, you will. There we go. Looks like someone else got a bunch of this stuff.
Fool! You have achieved nothing. I am immortal, yet I will never surrender.
Are you immortal? Are you though?
Elidibus, so fixated were you on my memories of the future, you failed to heed the lessons of the past. Your obsession blinded you to the true nature of this tower, this beacon of hope for mankind. Created to serve as a reservoir for the limitless energy of the heavens, to harness and bind the boundless, not unlike white auracite. Your ill-begotten power
obtained by exploiting that which is best in us. I shall have it. Your soul and all!
Nice, Grahatia. I got you, bro. We're in it together. Nice. Whew. Krahatia, you're not looking great. Hello there, Lidibus. You seem to be a child. It's the convocation.
Yes. I would become him. I would save everyone. This, I believed. Yet still they cried out in rage and despair. Divided over the fate of the star. A rare occurrence, always fleeting. But not this time. Not this time. Reconciliation. Elidibus. I was needed. I withdrew myself from Zodiac. For them. My people. My brothers. My friends. Stay strong. Keep the faith. At duty's end, we will meet again. We will. We will. The rains have ceased, and we have been graced with another beautiful day. But you are not here to see it.
Grahatia, your memories. Grahatia! Hey, buddy.
I concede I may have overexerted myself.
Uh-huh.
Steady now and listen. I told you before that I had a plan, and that when all is said and done, I would ask a favor of you. we have averted the 8th umbral calamity, found a way for everyone to return to the source, and, last but not least, we have secured the future of all the people of Norvrand. We have won, my friend. So, I hope you'll forgive me this moment of selfishness, and while I wouldn't want you to feel obliged, promise me you'll take me on your next adventure. A journey. Together. That's all I ask.
You could have asked me earlier.
If I were to tell you that this isn't the end, that we will meet again, would you believe me?
Yeah. I mean, as far as I know, back in the source, you're still in the tower. Like, this is future you. So. Pretty sure I could wake you from your slumber in the tower in my present.
Thank you.
Also, I've got your memories here. Why are you putting on your hood?
My friend, with you, my mind and memories shall travel to the ends of the world and beyond. But in this place shall my body stand immovable. May it serve as an undying promise, not only to those who look to me for leadership, but to any soul who has known despair, that hope is everlasting.
Yep.
There, the Exarch would remain, keeping his silent vigil. When the Scions were not released from his summoning spell, we proceeded with the plan to return them to the source. The Warrior of Darkness, however, retained her ability to traverse the two worlds at will.
Well, duh.
And in time, the Crystal Tower became a symbol of her link to the First, and of hope.
Look at those JPEGs of little flakes. well. Oops, confluence.
Am I all right? I should be the one asking you. But yes, I'm fine. Thank you. We all are. The people are fine. The city's fine, and the star showers have stopped. It's almost as if we'd gone back to the peaceful days that followed the knight's return. Almost.
Nothing unsaid.
Gymnasia, if you are ready, would you recount to us how the day unfolded?
Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah.
So you reached out to Elidibus at the last, and his heart was moved.
I only did as you asked.
I suppose you did. But the important thing is this. Though violence proved unavoidable, you did at least come to understand your foe. And in knowing his hopes and dreams, do we best remember him and his legacy. So long as they remain unforgotten, the love he and his brethren bore for one another, and the star may yet be rewarded.
You said that an ancient came to your aid. But how is that possible?
A gift from Emmett Selk. He knew of Elidibus's plight. Foreseeing his own death, he made provisions to bring Elidibus's suffering to an end, lest his friend be made to continue the struggle alone. Or so I wildly speculate. It is unlikely we will ever know the truth. The best we can do is to remember events as they happened, no more and no less. As the Ronkins so rightly put it, history is learned, not lived.
Ah, there you all are.
My friend, we were given to understand thou wert injured. Shouldst thou not be abed?
Lie down at a time like this. Don't be absurd. I would have come sooner, had the guards not made such a fuss. Now, tell me what's happened. Where's the exarch?
Wah 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 wah.
I see. Junasia, will you show me his spirit vessel?
It's glowing something fierce, I must say. Both white and red.
Yes, both his soul and memories seem intact. Good. Unlike the others, his ether was not highly charged, and so it did not seem necessary to employ a familiar for the imbuing. But I needed to be certain all the same. Oh, what a relief.
Then 'tis but a question of restoring his soul unto his flesh. And as thou didst lately tell me, the success of this process resteth on no more than our friend's soul recognizing his flesh as its own. Given his apparent desire to return to the source with Chinosia, one would think his soul would be only too happy to be home, no? Surely it wouldn't balk at the relative newness of its accommodation. So one would hope, but none can speak for the Exarch's heart of hearts. And he can no longer speak for himself.
His heart of hearts, huh?
Furthermore, though I have drawn upon all of my not inconsiderable experience to predict the outcome, the fact remains that there is no direct precedent for what we are attempting. Will his body accept his soul? Will his essence blend properly? Will he awaken whole of mind? Any number of things could go awry. Assuming I have succeeded in tempering your expectations, I should probably add that I did ask the Exarch if he still wished to return to the source in full knowledge of the risks. A simple enough question, one would think, warranting a single word reply, yet the answer I received was rather longer than that. Almost comically so. In fact, regardless, out of respect for the man, I shall attempt to recite it with a certain amount of poetic license. As I grew older, the burdens I carried became ever more numerous, burdens which weighed upon my hopes, burying them deep within my breast, so deep that I couldn't be certain they were still there. But when I look around me, I am reminded that no matter how deeply buried they may be, our hopes never truly disappear. No, they are always with us, guiding us, driving us. I see it in Vorthri, who sought to vindicate his existence by creating his paradise. I see it in Ranjit, who forsook his life's cause in order to protect that which he held most dear. I see it in the people who chose to struggle rather than surrender to despair. And though our struggles may differ greatly, since the very beginning of time, they have all shared that one common thread: hope. We struggle because we have hope, and when the time comes, I too will embrace mine. I will follow my heart, regardless of the risks. And I will live with all my being, as befits one who has been granted a second chance. There, I told you it was long, and unspeakably sentimental to boot. One would think them the outpourings of a dewy-eyed boy, not the old man the Exarch seems to believe he is. I mean, really, he's scarcely been alive as long as I've been in hiding. I dare say he is blushing in his vessel. Speaking of which, we should make ready for our journey. Time remains of the essence, after all. Needless to say, once we leave, there is no guarantee that we can return. If anyone has unfinished business, now is the time to see to it. I must pay a visit to Slitherbow. Let us reconvene here anon.
There remain some few matters which require mine attention in Ilmeg. May I leave Thancred in thy care, child?
I've been meaning to get some flowers from Infilia. I thought you might help me choose them, and then we could go to Nabath Thorang together one last time.
A fine suggestion. Lead on. Well, it's back to you more for me. Amongst other things, I owe the mayor an apology about his airship. I assume you have places of your own to be, Alice. I shall see you later.
Probably off to go see the people who need healing of their blightness. I should think. Well, I think that will have to be it for today. Woo! That was quite the epic fight with Elidibus. And the epic lead up to the fight, too. That was so sick. I loved it so much, and I can't wait for Endwalker. I'm sure it's going to be even better. We got 1, 2, 3. We got 3 more quests after this one for 5.3. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 quests in 5.4, including a duty. Followed by 6 in 5.5 and 3 in 5.55. And 5.5 also has a duty as well. Yes, once we're done with 5.55 though, we'll be moving on into Endwalker. Pretty sick stuff up in here. Man. We've gotten Reaper to item level 505, and of course, Sage is 503. Oh, May have to fix that. And Blue Mage over here at 19. Need to work on Blue Mage, of course. But that's more an off-stream thing. Oh, and I need to... Now that I'm level 80 Reaper, I need to finish up the melee DPS role quest line. For sure. Then I'll have to get to working on Dark Knight, get Dark Knight to 80, so I can go through the whole tank role quest line. And because Dark Knight is cool, I do enjoy it, and it's nice to have some variety, the spice of life. I've enjoyed Sage, and Reaper, and Dark Knight immensely. I've also enjoyed Monk, and Dragoon, and Samurai, and Red Mage. There's so many good classes. Really, I'm sure they're all good. Been good, and I'll be back on Monday for more Techno Babylon. We'll probably also be doing more Techno Babylon on Wednesday. And then next week, we'll be back for more Final Fantasy XIV. I'll see you next mission. Bye-bye.